Welcome. Let's talk about small modular reactors. We have covered a separate lecture on SMRs, which are the nuclear reactors, and we had discussed various types of reactors before. Now, just to give you a brief understanding of what we talked about, the SMRs are broadly classified into four types. They are called as light water reactors. Now, these are the original reactors, and I just shrink that reactor and replicate the copies of that reactor, and we call it as light water SMRs. The other is molten salt reactors. Now, these have fluoride salt as one of the major components of the small modular reactors. The next is high temperature gas reactors. Now, these have graphite moderated coolant system, and the third one and the last one is the liquid metal reactors. Now, all of these four are the small modular reactor forms that are commonly talked about. Now, small modular reactors can be a better alternative to renewable sources of energy. However, there has been a lot of debate regarding the benefits and the drawbacks of nuclear energy that we have heard so far. But small modular reactors, if can be brought successfully, they are safer, they are cheaper, they are relatively less expensive, and they are more smaller. There are nearly 80 startups working across the world on creating small modular reactors for civil use, and NuScale is one of the companies that plan to bring its biggest commercial nuclear fleet. However, the project that was brought in or was supposed to be brought in Idaho was terminated. Now, the major reason for termination has not been cited, but of course, cost was one of the major aspects that were considered, because if you are producing smaller output, and that means you are generating a smaller revenue, that makes the supply chain unsustainable, and therefore cost is one of the major issues. Now, NuScale, however, the project at Idaho has been terminated, is now trying to work with one of the projects that has been cancelled in Romania. There have been debates on nuclear energy since the time of Chernobyl, 3 Mile Island, Fukushima Daiichi reactor, and therefore there had been always a big question about the safety and concerns. Now, if we talk in terms of stability, nuclear reactors have far less amount of fluctuations as compared to solar energy, as compared to wind energy. They are more consistent and have low carbon alternatives. So those are some of the benefits of the small modular reactors that can be seen. But again, to power them, we need to understand what are the issues that must be encountered with. So one of the important things that we need to understand is, if there is a small reactor, let's understand it this way. Let's say it stops. Now, even if it stops, the coolant needs to circulate around it, even if the reactor has stopped. If the coolant is not circulating, what would happen? The reactor would get hot, and when it would get hot, there could be leakage of the radioactive material from the reactor. Now, if there can be leakage of the radioactive material from the reactor, it could lead to casualties or concerns as in the Fukushima reactor we had saw. So, there are two things that we must take into account. One is a proper circulation of the coolant, and the second important thing is the convection currents that run across it. Now, these convection currents are important. Why? Because let's say this is the reactor. Now, this is submerged in water. Okay? When this is submerged in water, and if the coolant stops working, what would happen? The water would heat up. Now, there would be convection current, so it would be hot here, so it would release as a steam, and then it would subside, it would condense here, and then again it would become hot. So this circulation of the water or the convection currents because of the water would ensure the safety concerns of this nuclear reactor, and would ensure that the nuclear waste actually does not leak. So that is one of the major concerns. When it is submerged in water and the heating takes place, the convection currents rises, and that are responsible for reducing the risks associated with leakage of the nuclear material or the nuclear components. So this was one of the major aspects that we have dealt in this lecture. We will be covering many further interesting lectures related to environment and topics of GS. Again, one of the important topics for your case study. But what we can take away from this lecture is, for a private run company like NewScale, it was really difficult to keep itself into market. But if it has been a state-run company like CNNC in China, Rostom in Russia, there can be better possibilities of SMRs being released for civil use, because the state-run systems or state-run reactors have a capability to bear the losses and still survive and use the technology. But for a private company, it becomes extremely difficult to handle this situation. So those are some of the things from the side of we could say social sciences as well as sciences, which have been incorporated to understand the real applicability of nuclear reactors for civil use.